Hi manifestors, I'm Meera Allen and welcome to your Manifesting Destiny little channel about manifesting, and every alternate week I do a moon video. So those of you that are new, welcome, and for those of you that are regular subscribers, welcome back. Thank you so much for being with me. All right, so let's get into today's manifesting tip. The tip is really simple. It's about how we get to feel in our subconscious. So whatever we're feeling subconsciously, we are attracting. If we start to feel like we're being, for example, overwhelmed by too many people, it just means that we are feeling and attracting that to us. So we're having not enough boundaries. The minute we feel boundaried in ourselves and feel strong, all of a sudden we have that ability to have more space around us and we stop attracting that thing. If we feel like we're really healthy and optimal with our health and our well-being, then we start to attract more of that into our life. This is such an old little tip, but sometimes we forget it, because I know for me, sometimes I write down a journal. You could have a manifesting vision board or a manifesting thing on your phone that you look at, or you have a screensaver that's rolling and it's something that you look at your screen and you manifest through your eyes, or your word if you're a real written form of the word person. But I personally found the most effective way for me to manifest is literally feeling it first. So feeling where the problem is first. So for example, I mentioned earlier, like overwhelmed with a lot of people. I always have a lot of people messaging or texting me or group messages and things like that. And I used to get really overwhelmed by that. So instead I decided I will first just prioritize people that contact me via phone. And then that became a really good boundary for me. And I realized I didn't get as much overwhelm, and all of a sudden I wasn't focused on the overwhelm of too many things coming at me. And then in my subconscious, I started to feel like I had more space, and I started to feel like I had better boundaries, and now I definitely do. So whether it's manifesting for that kind of thing where it's just a small little thing in your life that you want to tweak that you've noticed, or if it's for the bigger things, it's I want to manifest a house, I want to manifest a partner, I want to manifest a new career, like the three big things, 4 big things. If you want to manifest, free of illness or injury or whatever you're doing, the first and most important part, you can write it, you can picture it, you can do all these things. But the most important thing is have the feeling of it here and now. Give yourself that space in the wee hours of the morning and just before you sleep at night. Give yourself that feeling that what it is that you have put on your menu of desire. I'll do another video about the menu of desire another time. So put that feeling into your present tense moment, to this moment now. Once you really feel like you have that desire fulfilled, the detachment that comes with that is a liberation and a trust and a surrender that that manifestation is already on its way and that you feel like it's already with you. So you no longer have that gap towards that which it is you want to attract. Because if you feel like it's always a desire, if you feel like you've always got to write it in your future tense of I'm going to have, it stays in the future tense. If you vision it as it's something that, that's going to happen in my future, it stays in your future. Whereas if you feel it here and now, and you embody that feeling so deeply, so completely, just even while I'm doing this video, practice that embodiment of the feeling of the having of the thing. If you feel like it doesn't feel right for you and it doesn't feel real for you and you don't know how to grasp into that feeling, practice with little things. I just got all new cane furniture and I practiced with, for me, that's like little things, like you picture something, you get up, you look at pictures of it, you go, right, I'm going to physically get it, and then boom, 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 you just make it happen. Next thing you know, it's here, it's in, it's done, the old one's gone, like everything's shifted, and it's like, oh yeah. But I really felt like I had those new bedside tables. I really felt like I had that new dresser drawer. And that was just a very small little manifestation. You can go even smaller than that. It could just be manifesting a notebook, something that simple, or manifesting, your favorite meal gets gifted to you somewhere. Like you get Mexican, or you get taken to your favorite restaurant or something. So just give yourself little things, little tiny baby stepping stones that are easy ones. Put it out there. Say it's a favorite car that you want to have, and you look out on the street and all the time you see that car becomes attracted to you. Classic law of attraction. But we're going into the feeling of it. So start with little ones, and then once you start to see those ones happening, like for example, you picture a quarter on the floor, or, a 50-cent piece on the floor, and then you picture $1 on the floor, and then you picture, 10, 20, and then you picture just keep on letting yourself picture those things. And when they start manifesting to you, because you've had the feeling of it, you can almost feel like, oh, I'm picking up that bill off the ground. And, you see it and you harness that and you practice with those little things. And you'll be surprised just by allowing yourself to feel like you have the thing that you desire and you have it now, how quickly you will start getting not only the signs that you're attracting it, you may just attract it completely, or you'll be led in certain ways to let it come closer to you. Because what you are seeking is seeking you. This universe is for co-creation. When we are staying lighter in our karmic burdens, we're staying, when I say karmic burdens, and we're not creating pain or suffering on others, and we're in our acts of service, we're in our dharma, we're in a place in ourselves where we're here to offer our love and give. When we're in that place in ourselves, then we can really start to co-create all those things that we want to give to the universe, and all the things that we want to receive from the universe. So we can play that dynamic exchange of energy, and we just feel like it's there. So say if it's financial abundance you're looking for, imagine that money pouring into you, and imagine your bank account's got it in there already. And then how would you actually feel? How do you feel if you had a spare 50 grand sitting in your bank account that you didn't even know, and it was just sitting there? It's like, oh, the spare 50 grand's just there. How would you actually feel about that? How does that feel? If you just had it in there right now, and that was the truth for you, how does that actually feel? Go into that feeling a little deeper. What would you do? What actions would you take? Where would your first stop be? What would your first action be? So just have a little, how would you invest that? What would you do with it? Think about, go into what would happen if you had that spare 50K just fall out of the sky from nowhere. And again, if you need to start small, it doesn't matter the amount. Make it $5. How would you feel if you had that extra $5? Like, what would you go and do with that? Like, whatever your scale is, like, it might be 500,000, like whatever it is for you. How would that feel? And the other one, of course, your physicality, your body. I've been rehabbing my left hip. I've been just working in my body. I've been going to the gym more, and I'm just going to the ocean more. And how does that feel if you had the dynamic body that you always wanted to have, and it was full of the vitality that you always believed you deserved, or you're remembering a time when you did have it? How does that feel? And bring it in closer and embody the feeling. That feeling state is crucial. And so many manifesting people talk about this all the time. Abraham Hicks talks about this all the time. Dr. Jpe Dispenzaas talks about this all the time. And I really feel that this is one of the more important manifestation techniques to co-create. Because you'll feel that connection to the divine. Whatever you believe, God, goddess, source, elements, spirits, universe, stars, trees, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Christ, whatever you believe in. Call in that substance that makes your soul, that is higher than your mind, transcends your body, it transcends your emotions. And it's that pureness. Tap into that and let that co-create with you. Because it wants to express itself through you, through your art, through your music, through your dance, through your voice, through your teachings, through your love, through your work, through your kids, through your loved ones, through your offering to the world, your books, your everything that you have around you, whatever your gifts are in this world, whatever your vocation is, your career, whatever it is that you have an expression of you, this ever divine loving force wants us to co-create with it. It is a game of life. We're in this illusionary world of this 3D reality. We can play with it, and we can keep connecting to that inner part of ourselves that transcends the word, it transcends the visioning, it transcends the writing it all down, it transcends the thinking. And we just feel it, and so it is. There's a sentence in the book of Meera, and it says, by Mikhail Naimi, it says, wish as if your wish were fulfilled, and so it is. Wish as if your wish were fulfilled, and so it is. Speak as if every word was like fire etched upon the sky for everyone to see and read, for so in truth it is. Listen as if the world entire were a single ear right at your lips, just where your whisper can be heard, and so in truth it is. You know, this ever-loving force of the universe is listening, it's feeling, it's seeing our every thought like fire etched upon the sky for everyone to see. And every wish we have is our wish fulfilled, and so it is. So have that anchored inside you. For every thought, word, and deed that you do in your life, that you write in your life, that you speak in your life, that you think in your life, let it all be part of the feeling that allows that co-creation to manifest everything toward you. So it gets to happen to you and for you. I hope that gives you some peace of mind with some of your manifesting. And remember, destiny and time has its own entire language. It's not linear like a clock in this Gregorian calendar. So remember that there is no such thing as forcing or rushing. It is all unfolding in divine timing as it should. I hope you really felt this today in the video and enjoy that feeling space. Got these birds tweeting outside. I'm Meera Allen. I'll catch you on the new moon, and happy manifesting. Namaste.